subscribers. Sorry about that, I just had to change my my bitrate settings, see whether that'll work. Ah, that looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Right, okay. So now let's save that first, because we actually want to fight. Yeah, that looks better. Not perfect by any means, but then again, the Xbox isn't. Oh, I was waiting for that to happen.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
The dark spawn has sensed us! Very well. It is begun. As you say. I shall do as you say. Very well. It shall be. It is begun.
I die here again.
Come, let us end this! Don't concern for your own existence. As you say. I shall do. It shall be. I have something.
Wow, stand the fuck up.
I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Actually, nice because now I've started winning again.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
They are indeed. So I need to try and get my guys to like level 13, 14 at least before I even can contemplate continuing on. Area unlocked. Oh, okay.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. More of a second story man, eh? So was I back in the day. The thrill of the hunt. Dodging guards, in and out, no one the wiser. Ah, the good life. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restraint, right? So, what are you interested in? I'm more of a man on a mission type. Chit-chat's boring if you ask me. No. The Royal Guard would spot you on sight. The Palace District sits atop a tall mesa, steep cliffs, only one way in, and that's how they like it. Used to do a bit of second story work in my day, but besides that, you don't need to know anything about me, and I already know all I need to know about you. Makes for a healthy partnership, eh? I've got a place for you. It should be easy money for you. It'll cost 1 sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Al Hal. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern is unattended. That means her valuables are just there for the taking. You've got the tavern staff to worry about, plus she has hired a guard. A very overworked, tired and bored guard, though. Just be careful and you should be fine. Good luck.
That's a quest update for him. Ooh.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least of his children are breaded and accursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham?
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you? Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostergar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Tell you about the chart? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the Chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know? It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, If we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us. It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Spawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
Yes and no, dear.
The official version of the chant does not speak of the elves. Some of the dissonant verses, however, do mention the disciple Shartan. He was an elven disciple of the prophet, a former slave like Andraste herself. He rallied his people against the Imperium. He was given to the flames alongside Our Lady. Divine Renata had the verses removed during the Exalted March on the Dales. Of course. The official chant of light is written in Tevinter, but it is translated into the languages of the believers. Some ideas are lost in the process of translation, and words take on unintended meanings. There's a dreadful pun in the Orlesian version in the Canticle of Threnodies, and languages are always changing. The chant must adapt if it is to be understood by the people hearing it. The chant has changed over time. Some of the verses that were sung in the past were taken out. The Canticles of Shartan were stricken from the chant in the Glory Age. They are no longer sung, though scholars still sometimes read them.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
That's where I talk to those two weirdos.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Quest completed. Oh, okay. So, back alley justice, eliminated criminals, preying on the innocent folk in Dinnerham's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the current threat. Sergeant Caroline has brought disturbing news. It should anger all righteous people in our own alleyways, footpads, muggers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlifes. Okay, there's also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denarium a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed his call. Well, we're adding Smidgy, thank you very much for the host, by the way, to the quests that we do have. Mercy on those who failed defending our children from the blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Tiberian Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon he left his home and never returned. Moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds his hero. The chant says, in saving one man you save us all. For if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbours, anything is possible, especially now. Master Fezzel's request, was waylaid by Right, so hang on. So, Master Fezzel of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed his chanter that while about guild business, he was waylaid by bandits for guile and other chicanery. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. The sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guild master of the Free Sailors. So I'm terrible at reading tonight. Master Fazil described his assailants as masked of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter or the Free Marshes, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with his chanter as a return for the sextant. Loghain's push. So brothers and sisters was arrived in imminent conflict. Tavern Loghain's honoured forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honoured Tavern by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Feraldom will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Loghain himself, and spiritual rewards will be generous. Good evening, people joining us. This is episode 13 of Dragon Age, a part of Late Night Lard. I mean, and honestly, to say I'm struggling with this game is an understatement. It's not like I hate the game, I don't hate the game, it's just that the controls are so fucked up and the fights are just one-sided. Ooh. More stuff. What I will do is I will let you guys read that. So we're just at the moment picking them up. So we're picking up a load of quests here this evening so far.
Something extra for friendship.
We've managed to do about 2 things.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So
yeah, if you're enjoying it, just come in, have a chat, say hi.
Discovering their Lord such and such's illegitimate, untrained moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain
Oh,
to
and
the noble
Giorgio, thank you for the
fathers
host.
that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
I bet you will, mate.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Right. There's something in here. Shall we see what's what?
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? No, he can't.
Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have drake scales? Of course I can. Well, I think I can. Won't know until I try, will I? Let me see. Look at this heron. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the, customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately.
Yeah, how long would it cost?
I should be paying you, friend, for the right. No, the privilege.
Pay him? No, Wade, no. We'll charge you.
I hear nothing of that, heron. This is my shop, and working on drake scales won't cost a bloody Orlesian penny. It will take however long it takes. Don't rush the masterpiece, my good lady.
Yes, that's right. It could take months, years even. You should just leave.
It won't take that long, heron. Unless I did some inlays of... Oh, I know.
Yes, it wouldn't be complete without the, inlays. Of course, the customer would have to agree.
I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it? Yes, like the customer said, very quick. We have other orders.
They can wait. We're making art here.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I bet he was.
You're here about your order?
No, I'm here about
Barely
selling
even
stuff.
begun and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell out?
Yes.
Certainly.
I don't really have any useful items. Okay, right. That's a quest updated as well. So we have done some updated quests, and Weaves, thank you very much for the host as well. And Julia, Weaves, Smidgy, Hergelman, KB Vera, Pixel Crashers are all wonderful, wonderful streamers. If you're not already following them, give them a follow. So we're past the hour. That chest is locked. So it looks like the Chantry is where we're going to be looking around. Because we need to level up a couple more. Yes. Times, I think.
What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Now, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is
probably how my game's been going.
Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn. Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts. I know it sounds suspicious, but I swear I'm not lying. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genitivi to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you? You do not have to trust me. My conscience is clear. Follow in Genitivi's footsteps if you must, but be careful.
Okay, we'll be careful. There's a book here, we need that book. Feel like on a rush for dragons.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed. I said no. Genitivi was a very private person. No, don't touch that door!
It shall be done. As you say. I shall be done. As you say. Very well. I shall.
What are you hiding, son? Well, we're starting to win now, aren't we? Oh look, there's a corpse. The body of the real weapon. Genitivi's research.
Yes.
No.
As you wish.
Village of Haven in the mountains to the west. I'll have to come out from there to look. you know, we're making some progress. We've got 40 odd minutes to do in this stream. At last.
Hey, the wonders of Dadas. Our Lehman once bought me a miniature Gollum doll here, when I was young.
It's a mysterious door. The door closes. We did something then. We'll take the money. No. See, because when this game works like this, it's good. But when you're constantly getting killed in fights that, you know, you thought, well, it should be higher up in level by now, it's disappointing.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Yeah.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
Well, yeah.
The savior of Ferelden, Terran Logain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nord Noble Tavern. There we will duel. But honor demands you accept.
Your honor, not mine.
You turn your back on me? This is not over, Warden.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Let's see if we can find the
I'll
information
answer
first.
what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Right, folks, stay hydrated.
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Who's looking there? Because that's theft, ladies and gentlemen.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting.
Reverse Pro Gamer,
I'll take
Dougie,
this
thank you
note
very
from
much
you
for
and
the
I'll
host as well.
confiscate this lyrium as evidence.
Tell you what, it's
have
been
done a
fairly
great
quiet
thing here,
again
friend.
today.
Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Would you like something?
Yeah, I would like to have got into that building there, because that was pointless otherwise. There's 2 buildings I can get into. Now we've done all that stuff, let's save it again. Good evening, Punisher. Gary, hello. How you doing, man? How you both doing?
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
That's you 2 crazy biddies.
Against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal.
Not bad,
But
mate,
know
not
that
bad.
The sun always rises.
You'll get there, nice.
They shall be named Maleficar.
There's a mixture tonight for this.
Strange that matters can be so
Mixture of
tumultuous
bit
and
blurry
days
on the
can be so bright. Oh, my pardon.
on the old
Just
bit rate
thinking aloud.
quality, so I had to lower
Are you
that.
here for the Chanter's board?
Died almost like 3 or 4 times in fights straight out.
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties.
And then so far
I'm
we
sure
just
you
picked
can
up a
find
load
something of
more
interest
quests.
on her board. I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
Geo, thank you for the host. As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection.
You ready?
Which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
Good evening, Geo, matey.
Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the
What's up,
divine.
Brendan?
We
Where
all
did you
want
just
a
wandered
personal
in?
connection to the
What the
maker.
hell? What?
We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual
Yeah.
sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
So I'm waiting for Brendan's reply here.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
Not even Devolver Digitals can you catch, Punisher?
Well,
There's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Yeah, what's up, Brendan? I'm still waiting to hear why you said what the hell for.
As there is but one world, one life.
Yep, they're dropping them to 4 o'clock each day until the presser. There's supposed to be some muggers around here.
Leave me to my business.
Thank the Maker my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. I hear the Regent is saying that any band that doesn't do what he tells them is going to get trounced.
I don't believe that.
I heard it plain as day. They have to fall in line and fight the Darkspawn or he'll make an example. That's the word he used.
That don't sound very Ferelden at all, if you ask me.
Okay. Muggers or muggles. Little column A, little column B. Brandon, are you still there?
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
Yes.
You might not want to say that too loudly. Your kinfolk aren't exactly popular at the moment. They were rioting, killed the Earl's son.
Oh, blimey, I
With the
wasn't
whole
paying me,
Urian
son.
family dead, the Regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Blimey, Governor. I've already dealt with that because there's corpses in there. Been there. That'll be the shop where we get our new armour. Been there as well. So I actually think we've done Hill here. John and Bob, thank you very much for the host, sir. Well, they're Welsh, aren't they?
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
That's already saved it. Oh, that's why we were going to the mountains. The urn, sacred ashes. Which garden reaching? . And we could try that. Let's go try that one.
Sounds like the end times.
Maker's breath, as if we don't have enough to worry about.
We could ask him, you go, Gio, you did play, Kuni 2, didn't you? We know the answer is yes, but... yes, some of them. Oh, good. Oh, hello. Let's try doing some of these then. Because I was going to try and leave for the world map. Oh, we got accosted before we're getting accosted.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
As you say, it is begun. Very well, it shall be done. Very well, it is begun.
Quickly, we must fight! Now! Have you no concern for your own existence?
This can't take forever.
Begun. I shall do as you say. Very well. It shall be done. Very well. It is begun.
Becky and Mystery Sweden, thank you very much for the host.
As you say. I shall do. It is begun.
What's that? Blocock said he might be EGX if he's not busy. Well, yeah, he likes doing that way, doesn't he? It's a good way for him to tout for work. See, now we're starting to win fights again. That's nice. I like this. Haha, so we're almost got another level up. If we can get another 2-3 levels up. We can potentially go after those other bits.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Really not alone.
I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Give them the advantage!
I have silence.
It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. Very well.
Punisher, thank you very much for the host as well, sir.
It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it.
Concern for your own
Bollocks.
It shall be done. As you say. shall do it. As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. Very well.
Good. Jubilee Epic, welcome mate, welcome, good evening. How you doing? How's your day been? I know you were watching some streams earlier, including...
Good day.
Including thingies, Fem Foxes.
Good day.
We're not allowed to go into the world map there. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, you join us now at a better second half.
No, I cannot. Impossible.
Yes. As you wish.
As frankly, the first like 20 minutes of this game was just death and more death. On my part. Oh, did you, man? That's cool. Now this shouldn't be quite as blurry as it was before. If it is, I do apologise. It's down at the lowest quality I can give it. As I just said, there's nothing much I can do, mate. It's down at the lowest quality I can do it. If I put it to recommended, it'd be very blurry.
More enemies ahead! Killed Roz. Get him! It shall be done. As you say.
Yes.
Mizak, Joy Big Fans, tells me and hello Chris. Thank you very much for the hosts.
Let's make this quick. It shall be done.
You will not win!
Very well. It is begun, as you say.
Performed as I expected.
Because I also think 360 games aren't always the greatest for streaming.
How did you become a Grey Warden? You are keeping this tale to yourself, I see. Fair enough.
But I mean, there it looks okay.
I am interested to hear. Ah, I see. Do you mind if I ask what you did? Oh, I'm sorry. I should not have brought it up. It must be.
Have you guys been playing anything today?
It sickens and saddens me to hear what men in power inflict on those who they ought to serve and protect. I have heard stories that some Templars who hunt Maleficarum do not end the hunt.
You get to play vampire, yeah, I remember you saying about it.
Subject the victim to countless abuses.
Some people say it's all right.
Before they finish it. but this is just a rumor. Regardless of what happened in your past, I am glad you found a place with the Wardens, as I'm sure you are too. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not.
It's Breath of the Wild, but that was earlier.
Finished.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, we have a level up. An Elvis Presley level up, in fact. So do that, and do that. Through survival, yes, because that way now we can try and go and see about the deer. Use combat stealth. Really want archery, so let's do that one. Queenie West 72 and Red Rain, thank you for your host as well this evening. Is there anybody else needing levelling up? Win almost. Right. So again, let's save it. So we could potentially do that deer quest. Where we go, oh dear. So yeah, 20 minutes left, folks.
I'm sure you have your own business to attend to.
Hey, we got some fighting done, we've leveled up. Half a curly whirly. And a packet of Snickers.
We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him. Enemies approaching.
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it.
You don't stop hitting.
It is begun.
Shit. Well, that's not good. See, that right there was what was happening all through the first 20 minutes of the stream earlier. See, when you face that many, it takes its toll very quickly. As you can see, you're overwhelmed very quickly. Mecha Wolf Pack, thank you very much for the host. do you have done quest updates there? Do that once more, and then we'll see actually about going to do the deer. Because in theory, we should have enough. I mean, the thing is, if you're overwhelmed, then there's not really much tactical stuff you can do. I mean, that might help a little bit.
As you say. Very
Oh, fucking hell.
As you wish. So be it. I go. Right, babe. Very well. All right, as you wish. Done. Very well.
Pausing to queue up heals and such. The thing is as well, I also forgot how to do the tactical menu. Shut once more. Default in, thank you very much to the host. So here's the tactical menu, right?
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him! More enemies ahead! That time went much better once I hit the acid first. Boy Roy, thank you very much to the host.
I shall do it, as you say. Very well. It shall be done, as you say.
There we go. request, the last request.
What now?
So that point, yeah. At times I try using it, and against things like the wolves and stuff, it's like, Jesus. Though that acid, the first one, the acid onto them was a great help. It's just getting timed it right. Inventory full. We are, what, 12 minutes away? Right.
Let me be.
Bloody hell. Suck your what?
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me? Of course. Good day.
I am done.
Nah. So why is it here?
Yes? Whatever you say.
Conflict to the others, yeah. It's one of those things though, because I don't play it often. And it's maybe one if and when I hit 50,000 views or 1,000 followers. This might be one I was thinking of potentially doing like an 8-hour stream. This might be the one to do that, because then I can actually get deep into the game. Abs, thank you for the host. So it's just we have the ring, doesn't we? Silver ring, we don't really need that. Hey, we're getting fights done. I think that's the reason why they changed it for number 2, didn't they?
Look there, a cunning trap.
Trap detected today, so let's save it here just in case. Because we've got 9 minutes left.
Enemies approaching.
Bring them up, bring them up.
It is begun. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. I shall do it.
Why did you stand on the fucking trap, you dullard?
As you wish. All right, off I go. Off I go.
again, see what I mean? Stuff like that. Because I need to get those to stay there. While I go down, bring them up, take a couple of them out, and then finish the rest of them off. You know, you lure them. Instant Heavens on Twitch. Is he live?
Enemies approaching! Ready.
Yes.
Let him come up, let him come up.
I go.
No, don't go down after them. Go down after this fucker.
It shall be as you say. So be it. Yes, as you wish. So be it. It shall be as you say. It is done. I go. As you wish. It is done. Right. Direct me.
My mate still fucking died though.
Yes, it is done. So be it.
I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. Foolish! I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it.
The cold shoulder. Now I need more health. There we go, there's one. There we don't need that, right, okay. Counter is no joke. Tactical healing, yeah, tactical healing has got no healing left, really. Well, not a lot of it anyway. But it did kind of work. Right, what's the time? 3 minutes to midnight. Okay, so I'm going to save it there. And that's where we're going to continue from next week. Tactical healing. Look through our inventory, see what we need, what we don't need, what could help us out a bit more. And then from there, we shall continue on and hopefully go find the ashes as well as other stuff. But we have made some progress. We've got a lot more quests than we had. But yeah, I will be back possibly tomorrow. I might do an on-rush stream tomorrow. I don't know. If not, it will be Thursday. And also Thursday, get a healer. Morgana, you know, Win's a healer. Look. There you go. There's your healer. And so yeah, so Thursday, that's what I'm saying. Sniper Elite. We'll be continuing the adventures of Sniper Elite 1. I believe we've got about just 3 and a bit missions left, so we may have about 2 streams of the original Cyber Elite left to do, and then obviously it's on Rush for the community event on Thursday night for the first time. And don't forget, in June 17, 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, it is the Game Won't Play Itself, episode 100 after E3, where we have guests lined up. We have a question and a favour from you guys as well. So we would love to see you there on TGWPIS. But for now, it's time for me to head off. So I'm going to exit the game. We'll continue there next week. And I shall see you all later.